This perhaps was the coolest bouldering gym that I've been to anywhere on the planet, and I kid you not, this place was over the top. I'm talking about the Bouldering Project. This is the Salt Lake City location. I've only been to this location, but I know that they're scattered around the country. That's why my kids like it, because they can pop into gyms at different locations when they travel, and I think the membership's transferable, and so it's totally free. But what I liked most about this gym primarily was the vibe. The location was a little bit sketchy at first when you pull up. It's worn down kind of industrial, lots of graffiti, some broken down vehicles, all that. Throw that out, doesn't matter. What is the best part is on the inside. The climbing gym was over the top, very spacious, lots of different routes, very challenging routes, things that required you to really put some thought into the route before just jumping on the wall and giving it a go. It wasn't too busy. We were there on a Saturday afternoon, and I think probably about 25-30 people inside, so plenty of space to spread out and do your own thing. The routes were super fun, super challenging, and there's also the typical things that you'd find in most climbing gyms. There's a yoga studio, there is a vast fitness area that includes free weights, kettlebells, weighted vests, machines, rowers, ergo bikes, a variety of things that you can do to really balance out the workout. The vibe of the place was over the top. It's part retail, part coffee shop, part hotel, which sounds kind of strange to have a climbing gym and a hotel connected together, but you can actually look out over the balcony onto the climbing gym and watch people climb from some of the hotel areas. Lots of space to spread out and work if that's your thing, if you want to get some laptop time in or just coffee and chill. When you're between routes, it's totally fine. Tons of people doing that as well. It's dog friendly, which is also quite unique. A lot of Salt Lake City is not dog friendly, but we brought our dog with, and she kind of chilled in the lounge while we did some climbing. And coffee was fantastic. The bathrooms were super clean, and it's also attached to two different commercial spaces. One is Evo, and the other was it's not Title IX, something similar to that. It has ski gear, outdoor gear, and so the two different retail spaces together were fun to see. They had an outdoor skating little park, if you will, that Evo lets people utilize. There's a fair number of kids doing that. And we also had a ski swap going on outside, so it was super busy outside, but the inside was very chill. Checked out the hotel a little bit, but probably would consider staying there in the future just because of the vibe of the place and the proximity of the climbing. The rates were super reasonable, $20 for an adult, and for students less. Punch cards were like $170, so $17 per climb, so much cheaper than some of the other gyms that I've been to, different parts of the country. I apologize, this video is a little bit choppy. It doesn't really flow with the flow of the gym, but I think as you watch the video and see the still photos, you get a pretty clear picture about the vibe of this place. Their route system very similar to many other gyms, although I would say these were a bit challenging. I climb a lot in Colorado, which the routes there are much harder than they were on the West Coast out in Seattle and Oregon. But still, I highly recommend that you check out the Bouldering Project in Salt Lake City.